Do you remember your first time? I bet you do. I don't remember my first time because it was a long time ago, but Conor Courgard remembers his first time because he's right in the middle of it. Your first ever international championship in the 470, Conor. You're over from the USA. How has today been?
It was a bit of a rough day for us, but kind of every day is just like a straight upward learning curve right now, where it's, yeah, like you said, it's our first international event and we're just soaking it all in, trying to be like sponges, and we're loving it. We're loving every minute and we're just laughing the whole way. It's definitely a struggle on our end results-wise, but that's to be expected. It's a really tough fleet and we're just trying to learn something, and if we even have moments, we're super thrilled with that because we're so new to the boat. So we've had a couple of really awesome moments, I think, every race, and we're not even worried about stringing them together because we're just not at that point yet, but we're loving where we're at. So
I love that attitude, and if that really is how you're feeling, that's a great sign of mental strength, because I remember in those learning moments I was thinking, I'm not made for this, I just want to go home. But you were just soaking up the learning. What was the biggest learning point today?
I think one of the biggest things we had at kind of the first day of the event, and we had it a little bit today maybe, was just trusting our instincts. Both my teammate and I we have a lot of experience sailing a lot of other boats, but not much experience in the 470, and so we know I think what to feel, and when we trust that, we tend to be going fast, and when we get too bogged down in some other stuff, or we put ourselves into too much of a pressurized situation, then it tends to become a struggle, and we've ran into that a little bit. That's inevitable, but again, we're just so new, we're kind of laughing it off and saying whatever. So
first 2 days it was blowing over 16 knots. The adrenaline works through the system and you sort of get it out of your system. 5 to 9 knots, all that pent up frustration, you don't really get a chance to work it off on the race course. Did I hear you're just going on a 10-mile run now?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a bit frustrated, and I think my partner is as well, and it's kind of one of our first points, but we're just smiling at each other, and we know we're in it for the long haul and stuff, and so we just had the conversation of, okay, what do we both need most right now, and I think for me, I tend to throw myself into a lot of exercise, and so I'm training for a marathon anyway, so might as well go for a run.
Amazing. Well, with all that in mind, and I sense you've had a difficult day, I really appreciate you turning up for this interview. I don't think it was the first thing you wanted to do. Go and enjoy that 10-mile run, Conor, and best of luck with the rest of the regatta.
Yeah, cheers. Hopefully it'll be quick, and hopefully we're quicker tomorrow.
Awesome.